There's loads and loads of stuff in my life which are very, very important. What about the work that I used to do in the past? What about the work that I do now? Do you see that picture of Jake, very scruffy in his overalls, and there's a big wall at the back? Do you remember that one? Who built that fucking wall, 50 foot long, 6 foot high, 2 foot thick, 10 foot at the back, 6 foot at the front? It took me 6 months to build that, designed and built by myself. I'm a folly builder. There's all kinds of stuff I'm into. And then you might think, oh, well, he's just a queer fuck and he stops at home and pisses about. Well, actually, I'm quite active in the community, and I go down to the supermarket and I entertain. I even sing to them. Sometimes they say, well, Jakey, you know, this famous song, you know, if I can help somebody as I pass along. I won't sing all it. So then somebody will pipe up, Jakey, if you really want to do us a favour, why don't you go sing in Dewsbury? You know. and then, you see, you might think, oh, well, it's fairly harmless, but it doesn't do much good, you know. Well, one thing I'm really, really, really annoyed at is that I've been a blood donor for the last 55 years, since I was 20 years old, and 3 years in the RAF. I was in the RAF police. Yeah, yes, I've given 103 pints. Out of these fucking arms, how many blood donors have we got? It's about 6% of the population, not so many. So you might think, oh, he's not useless after all. He helps to save lives, you know. So there's masses and masses and masses of stuff. This is about half the story.
Can I say one thing? So anyway, as a creative artist, I was really inspired by Jake. He had a lot of philosophical things to say, and he touched my heart on many aspects. So I spent actually 2 years without visiting any of my friends and my family, because I worked 9 till 5 as well to be able to pay for a mortgage on my own. So basically, I loved spending time picking out the important aspects of information that I wanted to be conveyed within this documentary, and I showed Jake this throughout the years, and then in the final year I met the NFTS and I had to go down to London, and I went on the megabus because it's cheap on the megabus, it's cool on the megabus, but there was no way that I was sitting on the megabus with Jake Mangle Wurzel for 5 hours and then catching 15 tubes in 3 days. So basically Jake couldn't come down with me. I'm really sorry, but I think that I did share a lot of information with you, and there are a few things missing, but I've tried my best for you, Jake.
I know you finished to be an egomaniac and a control freak.
I'm not an egomaniac or a control freak.
You know what women are like, don't they? Give you some hearing. And they always know how to get their own way. Women are pain in the ass. I'm sorry, those not a woman.
Right, Jake, could we take a couple of questions from
We
the...
need some questions, Jake.
Just a minute. I must praise Michelle. I forgot to praise Michelle because, yes, she's put her whole life into this. She had a full-time job and 2 little part-time jobs, photography and a bit of filmmaking on the side. And she's spent money, she's spent hours travelling and coming to see me. Emotionally, we've been amicable, but I'm so dismayed. Oh yes, and now I know her mother. I love her mother and her 2 brothers, and I'm afraid we might not be friends after today.
I'll still be your friend, Jake. It's okay, don't worry.
Let's take a quick question. Thank you.
First of all, like, we're all from Huddersfield on this road, and thanks Michelle for sharing Jake's story, because I'm really proud to be from a town that has a professional eccentric, and you do genuinely see Jake around town singing, and it disrupts your day, but in a good way. It just takes you out of your sort of day to day, so thanks for that, Jake.
I have a great time.
We love seeing you around town.
Don't stop talk to me because you'll still be there 2 hours later.
I know that.